want these values because in your project I want you to be demonstrating these 5 values of sorts. So let's start with adaptive. Now this project, obviously things will keep changing, and so get ready to adapt. You cannot be stuck with where you are. I want you to manage the team, and this team is a diverse team. When I say diversity, it's not just in their nationality or the color of their skin, but it's the way they think. Imaginative ideas coming through, your people will need to be imaginative too. So the more you nurture an imaginative team, the more they're able to come up with suggestions and ideas to solve customer problems. The next one is, of course, the leadership. So you've got to commit to empowering the Scrum team. At no point in time I want you to be directing them. You've got to be the leader, the servant leader, so to speak, inside of that team. Which leads me to entrepreneurship. So energize the work culture. Create the atmosphere or the environment where the work culture is pretty good for them. Which basically means that in your teams, I want 7 happy people by the end of this project.
Right, I have never heard of a simulation program for Agile, and this is something which I have come across for the first time in my Agile experience. So it is quite interesting, and this comes from the people who have really gained some international awards in training program. So I am very much excited to complete this training and give you more feedback on this. Thank you.
For me, it's like I'm not new to Agile. I have 2 years of Agile experience. But now, using the simulator, what I can learn is what is the best practice, how I can track and put things down, and how I can improve the performance. What are the factors which I can look for?
Today's session was really interactive for the Agile simulation, a new thing to learn on how you budget the sprint, the Scrum, and for the people, one Scrum team, and how you completely simulate it from a practical exposure. And hopefully we can utilize this simulation in the current customer projects that we are in.
In a way, it is good in the sense that we have a understanding in which we know how people would react to or anything in which the Agile delivery model functions.
The best thing that we learned was like being in the situation yourself and taking decisions. That was the best piece about this program. Now, we did undergo the certified Scrum Master training, as well as we are working in Agile teams, but we are not Scrum Masters or product owners ourselves. We are assisting them though. But here we are made to take the decisions, and each and every time the results are based on whatever decisions we are making. So we are getting an in-hand experience as to how our decisions are affecting the team as a whole. So that's the best piece of it, and how this is a great learning experience because
it's an interesting aspect that it was able to capture some of the live examples. Like for example, availability of the customers. You have to typically go as per their availability. You can't predict or assume their availability and plan your stuff. So that way it's pretty interesting, and it's close to real life scenarios is what I would say. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a great experience, and particularly enjoyed the simulation that we had to go through, and we were really able to test our skills or maybe our thought process that should come out as a Scrum Master, a product owner, and even as a team member. And it was particularly interesting to see, the behavioral aspects of team members that were showing up in the sprints, and also interesting to note the kind of actions we were taking on the simulator and then observing the velocity that was coming up and down. So I agree with her, it was a wonderful experience, and we also got to know many gaps that are there in the real implementation of Agile that we are doing. So that was really a good learning.
In addition to
what both of them said is like the few things which we realized from the different reports which were putting out from the simulator. Those were like giving too many like different issues which may come when handling like a completely new team.
This is something which I can go back and implement in my project. I'm leading a team of around like 5 or 6 members. I now became a little bit more mature as to how to deal with them.
But it was overall a great experience.
Sure.
Overall, yes, found it very interesting, and I would really recommend going through this in detail. It's good.
Moving into storming, and then hopefully you'll nod, and then you will eventually need to get into perform. Why? I want you guys to try and push to sprint 6. Try and get it in the next couple of hours. So go after it, go for it, don't get into analysis paralysis. Instead, make your decisions and keep moving forward. So, round of applause to you guys for once more. Come back to me. You guys came back on time. And you guys need to move on time. So one more quick push.
One more issue was fine. 2 more quality issues. So now it
how do we do a task allocation? Okay, because like now in normal Scrum when we work, we just plan it and then people pick their work and they do it. But we don't have a interaction based on sprint wise, or like we have a sprint review and retrospective meeting and everything. But until the review meeting, we don't have a progress, or we don't assign and see who has to do what task, when to shuffle, and who's on vacation and everything. So in simulator, when everything is on place and they chart vacation and who is absent, who is doing what, and who is lagging what, and when they in the logs when they give the feedback. So everything when we are aware of it, right? Based on it, we can take an action. So
Right.
this log and this simulator has helped us, and that is the
Okay.
learning which I take up.
Okay, so that's the one learning.
No, I have taken multiple. It's one among
Okay.
the learning which I take.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're working in a project which recently moved from waterfall to an agile. Now the project manager, he transitioned to a Scrum Master role. Now more than from his point of view, we as team members, we are still in that mindset that okay, hey, he's a project manager, he's going to assign
Yeah.
rather than we as a team can self-organize. Even though he's trying from his end and he's putting the emphasis that okay, you know what, you can assign the work yourself.
Right.
You should be self-aligning. But it's not happening. The team is getting mature, but still like we are in that like order taking mode.
Right.
Here is a tool like where we actually get a sort of a view as to like how the perfect agile team should work.
Sure.
Now, and that's where like I was working as a Scrum Master, and I got a very beautiful hands-on experience as to like okay, this is what is expected out of me, and this is something which I should not do. That's one
Okay.
great thing that I.
Fantastic. So tomorrow when you go back to work, what is that one thing you will start doing differently based on what you learned over these 2 days?
Thing is, there has been a comment from some of my team members that I sometimes try to be dominating.
Okay.
Now this, I mean, I got a hands-on feeling as to like, okay, now, I mean, if you remove that dominance piece, how productive the team can be.
Okay.
Now, I'll try to change my attitude, behave a little bit more mature manner,
Right.
and make the team better. Because one of the basic things that we learned is, okay, you're not only like enabling the team, you're actually enabling the people as a whole.
Super,
So they
yeah.
can think better,
Fantastic.
work better.
Fantastic.
See the project in the future.
Right.
Did simulator show that you are dominating?
Some people say like the Scrum Master has to get more awareness and you're dominating. They give the team members, they give comments, and that's there in the law.
This tool provides very good insight for someone who's really in that role and who's probably not able to really bring out those aspects. This tool definitely provides a good exposure.
Right.
So you can see after you've responded to a particular team member, what is the report that is coming. The report is also very handy because it helps us
Sure.
take the next set of decisions for the next week in the sprint and so on. And also the sprint planning where we have to reprioritize and the backlog refinement activity that we're doing throughout. That also was a good exposure. So
Superb.
So far our team have seen us as project managers, so the role in Scrum Master, it's a transition for everybody, right? For us also and the team. And the team in simulator is pretty vocal.
Right.
Many times our own team might not be
Be
that
as vocal as this,
them.
okay.
So if we do something authoritative or say, we command them to do something, people tend to accept that rather than coming back and saying, it's not your territory, please don't tell us what to do.
Yeah.
So I myself, the takeaway I have is as a Scrum Master, what I should be doing and
I should not be. Yeah, great.
Scrum Master.